Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. Gambling here in Thailand, or the legalization thereof in the casino format, has been something that has been a legal issue that's been popping up, with the possibility of having new laws promulgated through Parliament to allow such facilities. This actually intersected the recent no confidence motion, if you will, in Thai Parliament, as there were questions regarding gambling policy here in Thailand that were actually posed to the Prime Minister, who did in fact survive, if you will, quote unquote, the no confidence motion. But nonetheless, it is something that is very sort of passionately being discussed, I would say, in certain circles here in Thailand. That said, I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. Article is titled, "Thai Cabinet Approves Casino Bill." Quoting directly, Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra told reporters on Thursday that the details of the law were not final, as Parliament would have the final say. The bill will be sent to the House of Representatives, and if passed, will also need approval from the Senate and His Majesty the King. So we're a long way from full promulgation of any laws here in Thailand regarding gambling. I'm actually hopeful on this. For those who have followed me on this, I'm very sort of in the middle. I'm kind of ambivalent about legalization of gambling. I can see both sides of it very, very clearly just from my background in the industry. I understand sort of the legal side of it. I've seen it specifically from sort of the tribal element back in the United States in terms of the native tribes back in the US, the sovereign tribes, who have gambling and have to deal with things like IGRA and public laws that are emanating in US federal legislation and through US federal jurisdiction regarding gaming, even as it exists in those territories or in those limited dependent sovereign jurisdictions, though they may be, but jurisdictions nonetheless that have different laws from perhaps the territories surrounding them. Again, I have a sort of unique perspective on the whole thing. That said, I can see where gambling could come in and be very much a positive for Thailand. I can also see significant downsides to it for a variety of different reasons. So I like the way things are going overall, but I like the fact that it's not just being rushed through and we're going to end up with some bill that could really operate to the detriment of Thailand. So I'm hoping that further fleshing of this out as this process is through, if you will, the legislative process here in Thailand, I'm hoping that through that process we'll come up with the most optimal set of legislation that will have the most amount of benefit for Thailand with the least amount of negative fallout, if you will. So we'll certainly be keeping you updated on this channel as the situation evolves.